Welcome to 8 Steps. Writing a nonfiction book. Writing articles about others is not easy. It's not just entertainment or distraction. When nonfiction readers and writers turn to factual issues, they are looking for powerful and basic things about what it means to be a better person. How to write a nonfiction book in 8 steps. Nonfiction writing covers many areas. From self-help books to memoirs and historical biographies, to technical, scientific, and political news. There are nonfiction writing jobs in every aspect of the human experience. Writing nonfiction is primarily an exercise in inquiry, introspection, and observation. The operation method is as follows. 1. Find your story. The first step in finding a great idea for a book is to follow your curiosity. Listen to podcasts. Research a topic that catches your attention. Be patient with those little thought sparks. If you are only researching materials that are useful to you now, you will greatly limit yourself. Right now you can know what is needed next. It's too stressful. Explore your ideas and put them aside for later. Build a back shelf with all kinds of very cool things. 2. Identify your why. Why? Why did you start writing this book? Consider the story carefully and determine exactly what you want to say. Think of this as the central dramatic issue in the novel. You will return to this argument over and over again throughout the writing process. 3. Identify your target audience. Do you write for history lovers? Self-improvement kit? Are they scholars or ordinary readers? Is your goal to attract people more broadly and write bestsellers? People often search for nonfiction works about stories of shared experiences. Do you write for a specific audience or for a broader and more general audience? Put this group or individual in your mind when you write, so that you can customize your message and writing style more. 4. Do your research. And creative brainstorming. Instead of relying on internet searches, go to the library. The library is full of underutilized librarians. Their job is to help you. If it makes sense, find people in your community who may have experienced the experience you want to write about and interview them. 5. Piece together the narrative. Drawing a coherent story from a great deal of research or life experience is no small feat for any nonfiction writer. Ask your why again and trace the moments that you think are critical to the overall impression you want to make on your readers. Create a list of roles, environments, and conflict points, and try a few different ways to present them in the outline. 6. Set manageable goals for yourself. Try to write 500 or 1,000 words a day, depending on what you think you can reasonably achieve. Having to meet the word quota will help you overcome the perfectionist mistakes in your errors. Don't let anything stop you from reaching your goals. It is not procrastination. It is not an obstacle to the writer, not even bad writing. You will fix it later in the editing process. Stick to your writing schedule. 7. Make chapter outlines. Sometimes, even a rough catalog is enough to show you where to go. Under introduction, list all the problems you want to solve in the book. Under conclusion, list the answers you wish to provide. Working backward from the end helps to make the middle chapters clearer. What is the important moment you want to land? What do you need to get there? 8. Approach your writing one chapter at a time. Introduce your approach, outline your background, and touch on what you add to the overall narrative. Next, you will set the stage. What are the elements that define the theme of this chapter? What is its history? Then it's time to explain your situation. Provide examples to more fully illustrate the main focus of this chapter. If you are writing a personal story, it may mean a moment or memory in your life. If you are writing a presidential biography, you will describe the scene from the historical record. This is the source of all the interviews and research you conduct. If your book is designed to teach a skill or take you to the suspense of the next chapter, the end of the chapter should include some kind of conclusion. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to get new notification for my channel. Dina Academy.